Good afternoon. hmm Okay, well, Al Jazeera is a company that's been built on professionalism and telling the truth. We've got a strong moral and ethical code that we abide to. Um, as far as our image, it's a good image at the moment, and it has been quite hard to uphold and expand outwards. We've recently integrated the US market in 2006, based on our qualities and values. And while expanding, these quality and values have been an example that many other companies, such as the BBC and CNN, have copied and followed. Um, Overall, our image has been very difficult to produce and continue to hold. However, I feel that if we continue to carry on as we are, we will hold it forever. Okay, well, a mission statement is something that every company has, and Al Jazeera is no exception. Our mission statement is a framework for the company, and it holds all of our values and it holds the integrity of the business. And it's something that we use as a guide when expanding into every other country. And every news station was based on this mission statement. So when moving into other cultures, we make sure that we adhere to the new culture. We take on the language and maybe the religious views and the aspects and stuff. However, this mission statement is the underlying principle that we keep, that has all of our integrity, values, and all this stuff. You know, the overriding mission statement is the basis for the business. Okay, well, being based in the Middle East has given us a very unique perspective. We're one of the only companies that have risen and come out of the Middle East. And in recent times, we've been the center of many recent news stories. For example, the wars, so the Iraq War and stuff, as well as the Arab Springs in recent years. And this gives us a very unique perspective, especially from a Muslim point of view. And this is something that we adhere to and we continue to push through into other cultures. However, we do take on other cultures. So, for example, we broadcast in English, Arabic, Turkish, and Baltic across the globe. And I feel that this is part of our success, is a clear sign of our success in reaching a global audience. The fact that we can broadcast in all of these different cultures across the world and still be held so highly. We don't necessarily look to influence the British market. We only aim to inform them with what we feel is the truth and the correct way of presenting the news and how the people should hear the news. So that's not necessarily an issue in which we're moving forward towards. It's not an issue at all. As far as the scandals that we've been accused of, we feel that they're mainly run by biased political parties that are against our way of doing it, authoritarian-based companies and ways of doing stuff that are strongly against our values and ethics. However, you know, for evidence, we've had many police investigations against the company that have found nothing, proving that our reputation is not built on lies, but the truth of telling the truth and keeping our strong integrity throughout. That's a very good question, actually. our success has been built across a lot of stuff. It's been built over a long time, and there's a lot of stuff that the audience probably can't see. And for example, a small snapshot that they've been given is these scandals that we've been accused of. There is probably a lot of people that don't like the way we've been doing things, because where we come from in the Middle East, there is a lot of authoritarian rule, and Muslim culture may not particularly like our way of, there's many biased governments. However, while expanding and gaining the success that we've had, we've probably trodden on a lot of people's toes, which they won't like, and that's led to these scandals. And while expanding and while doing this, we've faced many challenges. So we've had periodic closures of bureaus in many Arabic countries, and many companies refuse to advertise with us in the past because they're scared that if they're seen advertising with our company, then they'll be banned from the Saudi states and the Arabic states. And so finding the funding and moving forwards has been very difficult, and it may be something that people may not consider. However, what everyone can see now is that we definitely have moved forward well, because our market share is larger than any other companies at any one point, any other news broadcaster at any one point. And we feel that we are the world's news broadcaster. Thank you very much.